Dear friends, in this video, I am going to discuss about an error. I got this error in React.js. I was developing a React.js project. I will read the error message for you. A component is changing an uncontrolled input of type test to be controlled. Input elements should not switch from uncontrolled to controlled or vice versa. Decide between using a controlled or uncontrolled input element for the lifetime of the component. I will explain it with an example. I imported React and useState hook from React library. I have a functional component. My component name is my component. Here I have a state input value. I have a setter. I initialized with empty string useState. I have a handle input change using set input value from here to change the state input value. Based on this, the event target dot value. I have an input element here. On change, we'll call this handle input change. This value props how initial input value. The input value is our state of this component, my component. In this code, this error will not happen. Why? This error happens when you initialize your useState with null or undefined. If it is null or undefined, okay? If it is null or undefined initially, then when we type something on this input test field, it becomes any string, something. If I type tech nursery, then this will called and this will be executed. Our input value will become tech nursery. In that case, one state switching from undefined or null value to the string value. String is tech nursery in this case. From null and undefined, null or undefined to the string tech nursery. In this case, this will happen. That's why we got this message. Input elements should not switch from uncontrolled to controlled or vice versa. Or it can be in the opposite direction also. Initially it is empty string or any string. Empty string or any string. Okay. Then it become null or undefined from here by executing this set input value. In that case also it will happen. This error will happen. Because always make sure that it should be, this input element should be controlled with a state. We have a state input value. So we have to control the input. We have to control this input element by attaching this state into this input element. We attach our state by using this value prop. So don't initialize a test input state with a null or undefined and it will become string on project running time. It will cause this error. Others in the vice versa also. Don't when you initialize a input test state with a string and in project running time, if it become null or undefined, it will raise this error. So the solution is always initialize test input state with empty string or proper string value and control this input element field with a state variable like this input value and value is input value. It should be a controlled element, controlled component. It should be during entire life cycle of this functional component. Thank you.